Richardson there in a boathouse. They're restoring her.
Here.
But just about 3/4 mile, and that's how Dead Man's Point got its name, by the way.
There we go.
But about 3/4 miles south of Dead Man's Point, back towards us, there's a beautiful area there, expensive, called Glenbrook. Glenbrook is where the Elegant Lady of the Lake, the SS Tahoe, was built and launched. The steamship Tahoe cruised the waters of Lake Tahoe for many, many years. She was a stiletto out here on the lake, 110 feet of pearl white hull with a mahogany and fir upper deck. She was a 20-foot beam. She traveled the waters of Lake Tahoe for many years, and then she sat dead at the dock for about 3 years when in 1942 her owner decided to have her scuttled, lest her hull and engine components be scrapped, melted down and used in war munitions for the Second World War, and he did not want that to happen. What he did is he got a crew of 6 men together. They bored holes in the hull of the SS Tahoe and plugged them with wood dowel. Then the 6 men took the SS Tahoe out into over 1,000 feet of depth. 2 men were assigned to pull the jackstaff and flag. The others to pull the plugs, open the seacocks and strainers. Well, as they pulled the plugs and opened the seacock and strainers, the vessel took on water very rapidly. They were ordered to abandon ship. The 2 men trying to remove the jackstaff and flag were unable to complete that task. The last thing they saw as the Elegant Lady of the Lake, the SS Tahoe, sank beneath the surface of Lake Tahoe was their jackstaff and flag. Well, the SS Tahoe had a mind of her own. No, she didn't go down in that 1,000-foot depth. She turned and made a run for the beach, where she sits today at 400 feet of depth, a dive site. Well, the next morning after the scuttling of the Tahoe, many of the people that came to watch her be scuttled stood there on the beach where she was launched all those years earlier at the railroad track where she was dropped into the lake. Much to their surprise, that jackstaff and flag that could not be removed lay right between the launching rails where she was launched all those years earlier. Today, that jackstaff and flag, they are preserved in the Marine Museum there on the west shore of Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, that's where we go.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now, just sit back, enjoy. We're heading across the lake, and as we get over there a little further, we'll be back with you to give you a little more information about the early days here of the lake. And we will inform you about how Lake Tahoe got its first water other than snow melt and rainfall. At this time, just enjoy. Remember those specials we have for you. From the bars there, the Dirty Roy Rogers, the Margarita on the Rocks, and that Tahoe tea that does contain alcohol. Also, Daryl's waiting for your orders down there in the galley. You can get those orders on the first or second deck, I'm sure. If there's any questions you have for our crew or staff, let us know. We'll be happy to assist you in those needs. And thank you again.